It is my distinct honor to welcome here to the Capitol for the Jewish Heritage Month luncheon, U.S. Senator Tim Kaine of Virginia, a former vice presidential candidate. Senator Kaine is a member of the Senate Armed Services, Budget, Foreign Relations, Health, Education, Labor, and Pensions Committees. He is a ranking member of the Armed Services Subcommittee on Sea Power and Foreign Relations Subcommittee on Western Hemisphere, Transnational Crime, Civilian Security, Democracy, Human Rights, and Global Women's Issues. He's a very busy man. I welcome Senator Tim Kaine.
Hey, thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Good afternoon. Thank you, Mark. Congratulations to Joe. What a good group. I said to Malcolm as I came up, I have the same thought when I'm here every year, which is, has it really been a year ago that we were in this room? It seems like it was about a month and a half ago. I have been to virtually all of these during my 13 years in the Senate, and that's because this guy here, Ezra, is such a good arm twister. Give Ezra a round of applause if you would. He's a great arm twister. And I am joined by the Dean of the Virginia delegation, Congressman Bobby Scott, who is here, and Senator Marc Warner, who appeared very briefly. I sat next to our Ukrainian ambassador, Ambassador Markova, who many of you know, and I've had the chance to interact with a number of times, and that is taking my comments in a different direction. I'll just be quick because you've got a lot of speakers. During Passover, I went to Ukraine. And I went to Ukraine to hear perspectives from Ukrainians, citizens, veterans rehabbing in veterans hospitals, military leaders, U.S. and Ukrainian. And following, I went to Poland and Germany to talk about Ukraine. But it was Passover week. It was Holy Week. And I thought it wouldn't be good just to go and just do business. But in Kyiv and in Warsaw and in Berlin, it was important to go and think about our history, particularly the history of global Jews and anti-Semitism. In Kyiv, I went to a place that I would highly recommend. I hope you have the chance to go, although it's very sobering, Babin Yar, the site of the gruesome massacre of tens of thousands of Jews who were machine gunned early in the Second World War. And as you know the story, not only were tens of thousands massacred, but the story was essentially erased. It was erased first by the Nazis, but then it was erased by the Soviet Union, who for a variety of reasons didn't want to have any commemoration. They didn't want to tell the story. And it's only been in recent years that there's been a wonderful, really powerful set of memorials placed on the Babin Yar site. Then in Poland, I went to a place, I imagine many of you have been, the Hoenlein Museum and the Ghetto Warsaw Uprising Memorial that was erected shortly after the end of the Second World War. The museum is a powerful museum about the entire history of Jews in Poland, but the Uprising Memorial is very focused on the World War II era. And then in Berlin, and I imagine many of you have been in Berlin, to the Memorial to the Murdered Jews of Europe. That's right near the Brandenburg Gate. It's really hard to describe it. It's hard to describe it, and not until you actually walk through it does the weight of this public landscape design hit you, that you're like sinking beneath waves made out of concrete, and the grim nature of being so oppressed is physically very, very dominating as you were there. It was important for me to go because in the rush of the work, the committees and everything, you know, we can sometimes forget the magnitude of challenges that the Jewish community in the United States and the world have faced. I know I can. I'm a Irish Catholic guy who, I don't have family in the Middle East, so I don't have the psychic connection to some of these issues that most of you have, and yet I have friends with deep psychic connection to the anti-Semitism of the past and the anti-Semitism of today. And I felt like if I went to all those three sites, it would, wake me up a little bit. It would give me some energy and some motivation to link arms together with our Virginia Jewish community and beyond to battle against anti-Semitism, but the thing that's nice about this month is this is not purely a defensive month. This is to celebrate great philanthropists. It's to celebrate political leaders and achievements and discovery and scientists. There's so much good. And so many of the stories of Jewish American contributions to the Commonwealth and the country are not as well known as they should be. And that's why it's so very important to have this every month. I've come, I think every year I've been in the Senate. As long as I'm in the Senate, I'm going to keep coming. I hope you have a fantastic day. Thank you for always including me, and you've got great colleagues to hear from.